to another episode of Barely Handy. This is Jeff here. I failed to record a dedicated intro to this video, even though I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Oh well, it's lost somewhere. Whatever. Let's get into it. In this episode, we'll be exploring the conduit that we discovered underground between the house and the garage. In the footage you'll be seeing here, we'll be digging up and trying to find the end of a conduit, since at some point it was cut underground when they were digging, put it in a septic lid or something along those lines. It was cut at some point, so the conduit from one end to the other is incomplete. We're trying to find the end of it so we can run the power line from the beginning to the end. And coming up here shortly, we'll be teaching you a simple trick to help you get a power line or any other kind of line through a difficult passageway for you to be getting through to the other side.
So this is a trick, an old one mind you, that you can do to get a string through a pipe. Is you get a cheap plastic bag like this, tie the string around the handles of the bag, and you're going to stick it into the pipe. Now this is not going to work if the pipe has any large obstructions. This is just going to get jammed in there, but hopefully you can pull it back out. But as long as the pipe is clear, you stick this in the end, and as long as it's not super small, so this should be fitting in there but not like a plug, blowing some air pressure in there should push this through, hopefully to the other end of the side. We'll see if that works today.
Hey there. Welcome to Barely Handy, where we give the best blowjobs.
Let's clear the end of this pipe a little bit more.
Josh.
Well, use that to blow the end clear, at least.
Jesus Christ. Standing in the line of fire.
Is there a wire in there still?
Yeah. What's that?
What's that?
I don't know.
In the pipe. Well, give it a pull. Oh, just a piece. Okay. Yeah, blow some air directly in there.
For those of you wondering, if you look at my leaf blower, there's a rope on here. This is for when you clean the gutters, you use the leaf blower, and this is how you lower it back down to the ground without dropping it.
Or hurting
Anywho,
yourself.
You want to lift up the end? Head door.
I can't.
You cannot lift it from not that part. There you go.
A little bit, I believe. It would have dried out by now with the sun, so yeah, I think so.
We're on a smoke break.
There is duct tape there. To the string to take it.
Yeah.
Really as tight as possible.
All right, string to the wire. I hope it's
Just do a single knot and it'll be good.
Yeah, it's a single half inch. Best kind.
Won't slip off at all. And then I guess then we'll do a.
That was the loosest knot I've ever seen. I thought you were still going to
No,
try it again.
No, the tape is going to do the work. Knots on this ain't going to do shit, but some actual.
Okay.
Just hope this doesn't break.
It looked fine.
Could use this to pull a bigger string through. Well, you know, it's how you do a line from ship to ship, you know? You fire a really small line, that pulls a slightly bigger line, that pulls a slightly bigger line.
Yes.
All right, pick up the slack down there.
Try and beat it. Try and beat it the same way all the way through.
Any thoughts, bud?
See if this works. Hopefully it does.
It'd be nice to have the constant power to the breaker.
Yeah, that's what we're doing this for.
You gonna get down there and start beating it or what?
Get down in there, son. Oh, stupid shadow.
How the hell did it slip off?
Not a good enough knot.
The tape.
Tape isn't gonna hold it completely. Are you kidding me?
So where do we think it stopped? Right around here?
Keep pushing. Keep pushing it. It might be there. I thought I was hearing it come. Welcome to Barely Handy, where we barely give you a handy.
Terrible.
Ugh.
Not family friendly.
I'm glad I put sunscreen on after I started getting sweaty.
Josh, they don't know who you are.
Brother Josh.
Oh. Brother Josh, he's the Amish one. He can tell by the beard. Just don't look too closely. Everybody on our channel are gingers. Even him.
Uh-huh.
Alright, when you have no power in your garage, this is what we use to power everything. You got a Jackery, just plug into anything and everything.
All right. Back in the tube.
He's tying a new knot on the string so
Good
it
to
gets
go.
attached. As a side note, the leaf blower wasn't providing enough pressure or airflow down the line to push the bag through, so I switched to the shop vac. And I also originally did the blow version with the shop vac first, and that was terrible also. So then I eventually switched to the suck on the shop vac, and it worked perfectly fine. This is why you see us using the shop vac and not the leaf blower anymore.
These guys are literally melting away.
The repair is the important thing here. I'd like to get this fixed.
Bag trick once again. What if you tied the bag with the string and the wire?
It is.
Like this part.
It is.
I mean, see how that ends?
It is.
Put the bag over it.
You want me to tie the bag around the wire?
No? Is that not good? Is that dumb?
He wants us to do the bag trick, but just use the wire and not the string.
No, I meant, was that a dumb idea? Put the bag over the string? I mean, wire too?
Yeah. Wire's attached to the string.
I know, but like, literally on it. Or is that dumb?
It is attached to it.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so we're back from our Home Depot run. I daisy chained the small string. We went there to get a bigger rope. Because the little string kept snapping. It didn't have enough load-bearing strength to pull the wire all the way through, so it kept snapping multiple times. So I daisy chained the small rope to the new rope, and the new rope to the wire, and hopefully we can pull it through. Alright, so we got through the first length done. Now we got to go through the second length and then over there to the third length.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's this hole?
It's in the wall. Look a little bit to the left of the cable box. It's 1 foot to the right of the window.
It won't go.
Why? I'm pulling, you push it in. Is that all of it? For some reason I don't believe you, but I'll come look in a second. Alright, the next step is to wire the garage to the house. But in the meantime, before Steve gets here, we're gonna bury everything we've dug up after we take a little break. Alright, we're back from our break. We're gonna fill in these holes, run to Home Depot and get enough dirt to fill in whatever we don't have enough for. Get some grass seed to sprinkle it on there, make sure it looks nice. We were never here by the time we're done. So we'll get back into it, start backfilling all the stuff we dug up. Alright, well, we just got back from Home Depot, and Theo had a personal emergency he had to go deal with. I laid out the dirt and put down some grass seed. I just turned the water on my little drip lines I have here. I'm gonna fix them up a little bit, but I tried to grade it as best I can. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm pretty good. I'm decent enough to get away with this. So I just filled in the low spots. There's a lot of stuff underground, so it's actually hard for me to like grade it properly. But yeah, so filled in all the low spots, put the water on for the grass seed, and there's only 2 things left for this project, and that's to number 1, connect the power to from the house to the garage, and put the new breaker in the breaker panel. And then the second thing is clean up. And after we're done doing all that, we'll test to make sure everything's good by letting in the power run for a little while, and then it should all be good to go. Hopefully. If not, then I have at a loss for what the hell is the problem. Because as far as I know, is the bad wire underground, the splice job. It was terrible. Other than that, I don't know what else it could be. Like, it was either the splice or the garage was pulling too much power, which is also what I was thinking was. It was already at the limit anyway, since the new waste pump that I put in for the septic system pulls 11 amps on its own. So, and then it was a 20 amp breaker. So it was probably pushing the edge anyway. And when I left, I turned one of the breakers off in the garage breaker panel, and it, as far as I knew, it stayed on. So I just assumed it was just pulling too much power. So the only solution is either to, if it's still pulling too much power, is either just use one breaker inside the garage at a time. That's the only solution that I can think of. I don't think it's pulling too much power anymore, but I don't know what else it could be pulling. 19 amps worth of power. And I don't know. It could be another bad connection somewhere. It had to trace all the wire inside the garage and see if there's anything, loose connections or anything. There's one other connection that's dead, but it's cut off and taped off, so it shouldn't be drawing power. I mean, it's the only other thing that possibly could be in there. So once Steve gets here, we'll do the electricity from the garage to the house, test it out, let it run for a little bit. Worst case scenario, I just upgraded the power capacity of the garage, and then I'll end up blowing the breaker in my house and then have to upgrade that, because I'm pretty sure I have to upgrade the circuit breaker box too. It's old, the wiring in there. I mean, the main breaker looks bad in my opinion, and a couple of other ones, but I'm not a certified electrician, so I can't really do that on my own technically, but maybe I will. I don't know, we'll see. All right, I'll catch you when we start the rewiring.